Hello adventurers, and whoa! That was the line that was outside of Chapultepec Castle. It's good that we came early, guys. But thank you so much again, guys, for joining me back on episode 5 of Exploring Mexico City. Now let's get started. I started exiting Chapultepec Castle and made my way through the line of Chapultepec Park. I headed my way down I think it's called the Reformation Avenue, which is the main street that follows the outside of Chapultepec Castle. It was kind of strange because something hit me. I realized, I'm walking in the middle of one of the busiest streets in Mexico City. But then I realized, wait, there's no cars in sight, just people jogging and people on their bikes here. As I continued more closer and closer to the Fountain of Diana, the Huntress, I realized I think there's some kind of big event going on this Sunday. I'm not too sure if it's once in a while or this happens every Sunday, but it seemed really peaceful and relatively under control. There was a lot of cyclists and a lot of joggers too, but nevertheless, it was a very cool experience to be a part of this unique event. And this fountain right here was actually built in 1942. It's a bronze nude sculpted statue on top of a fountain. And this statue actually means, it's meant to represent the Archer of the North Star. And since La Diana stands in the center of a major traffic intersection, it is very hard to approach it. Until today, I guess. So I guess enjoy this rare footage of Diana the Huntress statue. That's kind of cool to see that this is actually a pretty hard statue to come by. But I eventually came across this stop, which is kind of a makeshift stop they use to make traffic flow, the car traffic at least, and as well as the bike traffic in a safe manner. But seeing the whole crowd of people on bicycles really did take me by surprise, and it was really cool to be a part of. As the traffic opened again, I started to approach this next big icon, after I took one more rare video of Diana the Huntress. I made my way closer and closer to this icon. Now you can kind of see it in the distance right now. As I approached it closer, I began to get more and more excited because I realized the bottom portion is actually open. And the reason why I'm so surprised that the bottom was open is because usually the bottom is either fenced off or caged off, because when there's protests they try to demolish the statue. And this statue is none other than the Angel of Independence. And this 148-foot tall statue was built in 1910 by the French-speaking president Porfirio Diaz to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Mexico's War of Independence. And if you look at the angel, it's holding a laurel of victory and a broken chain to symbolize freedom. The angel sits on top of a column with 4 eagles with outstretched wings and a 200-step staircase that leads to an observing deck. The angel's base originally had 9 steps, but 14 more were added later because the ground was sinking. The bronze angel sculpture at the bottom represents law, war, justice, and peace. The angel also features a bronze statue of a giant lion with a child, which symbolizes the Mexican people strong during war and docile during peace. The Angel of Independence is easily one of Mexico City's most recognizable landmarks and has become the focal point of both celebration and protest. But as I looked around the surroundings, it was pretty cool. People were just hanging out, relaxing, some were even doing Zumba, and others were just still riding bikes and jogging. But man, it was just so awesome actually being here in person, being able to see this angel statue. Because I remember as a kid, I'll see this for years on my textbook of world history, and it's awesome to actually got to see this thing in person. It's a really, really cool experience to be here, guys. And like I said earlier, it was really chill and really kicked back because on one side you see the angel statue and on the left of it you see a giant group of people doing Zumba together. It was really awesome to see, and it was kind of funny to watch too. But I also saw this side, which were a bunch of painted cows and these people in masks carrying TVs. Well, they're wearing anonymous masks, and I think they were doing some kind of PSA. But yeah, I have to admit, it was definitely quite the attention grabber. And here are a couple of other cool cows I saw during this adventure. And I think my favorite part is Marachi one and also the Frida one. But that's it for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for joining me back on episode 5 of Exploring Mexico City. And if you guys like what I do, please help out the channel by subscribing, leaving a like, and if you guys got any questions, leave a comment. Until next time, guys, have a wonderful day.